Let's go to the police station.
Come, come. Back again, are we? Come this way, good man. The inspector has a few questions to ask you. Here is the man, Inspector.
Congratulations, Humphreys. So, my lad, one would say that you owe us a bit of an explanation for having left something with us. What is your full name and profession?
Sherlock Holmes, consulting detective.
Well, how about that?
Mr. Holmes, can you explain this get-up, your presence in the neighbourhood despite my instructions, as well as this most opportune restitution of jewels?
Firstly, I should tell you that not being under your command, I never understood what you said as an order, but rather as advice. I thought I would be wise to follow them to a certain extent. I intended to explain the stolen goods sooner or later. My presence here will allow me to fill you in on a few conclusions that...
If it is in regard to the Whitechapel murders, it won't help us much. We have no doubt that we will be revealing the identity of the murderer to the people in the area in a day or two.
I'm impressed, Inspector, and I offer you my sincerest congratulations. Nonetheless, you should investigate a certain doctor.
Listen, Holmes, let us do our work. You've rid us of a great pain in the rear end by finding those jewels for us. It's weeks of work that you've saved us. But I think you're a little underqualified for a case like that of Jack the Ripper. Until it's over, I demand that you do not set foot in the area. Is that clear?
I take note of your advice, Inspector. You mentioned Jack the Ripper. Pardon me, but you know the name of the murderer?
Oh, it's from a letter that the Central News Agency sent our way. It was written by the killer. And even if it can't be proven, it must be recognised that the signature is striking. This information is confidential, and I would ask you to keep it to yourself, Holmes.
Can I have a little look? Out of mere curiosity, Inspector. Then I shall disappear.
In that case, I don't see any objection.
Thank you so much.
はい、切り裂きジャックと署名された手紙。1888年9月25日。警察が俺を捕まえたという報道を目にするたびに笑わずにはいられない。レザーエプロンの件は傑作だった。俺は売春婦の群れの中に潜んでいる。捕まるまで連中を殺すのをやめないだろう。最近の仕事はとても楽しかった。女が叫ぶ時間も与えなかった。俺を捕まえることなどできない。前回の仕事の際、赤い液体をビールのボトルに溜めておいた。インクとして使うためだ。粘り気が強すぎて結局使えなかったが。次の仕事では女の耳を切り取って警察に送りつけてやろう。いいジョークだろう。その後、この手紙を公開するといい。いつでも取りかかれるように、俺のナイフは常に鋭くしてある。すぐにでも仕事を始めたいものだ。グッドラック、切り裂きジャックより。PS、赤いインクを使い切る前に言っておこう。俺のことを医者だと思っている奴がいるらしい。
Me? Not up to discovering who Jack the Ripper is? Well, we'll soon find out, won't we, Inspector Aberline? I now know who wrote the Dear Boss letter signed Jack the Ripper that Aberline gave me, and, above all, I now know why. This Tom Bulling was inspired by this fantastical character to build a myth out of the Whitechapel killer. Perhaps he would be receptive if I shared my discovery about him and prevent him from accusing Squippy. I must find him at once. My best bet would be to try my luck at the pub.
この切り裂きジャックと署名された手紙が、誰が書いたのか、今まで得た情報から、
Holmes, I got your message and here I am.
鋭い方ならお分かりだと思います。まあ、私は分からなかったですが。
Perfect, Watson. That oaf Bluto is looking for us with evil intentions, and he may be hiding here. I will try to get more information inside. You, Watson, will be our lookout, and at the slightest suspicious sound, do not hesitate to call a constable on his rounds. Good evening, Mr. Bulling.
We know each other?
No, however, I have some information that may be of interest to you.
Talk, my friend. A pint for you if what you say is worth something. Does it have to do with the Whitechapel murders?
Indeed, I know the identity of the man who wrote a letter to the police, a letter entitled Dear Boss, in which the author claims to be the Whitechapel murderer and is signed Jack the Ripper.
What?
It's a journalist who was inspired by Spring-Heeled Jack in order to strengthen the credibility and the seriousness of his agency. This new Jack will give him some first-hand information that he, in turn, will dole out sparingly to the authorities, as well as some carefully distilled indiscretions that the big papers will come to beg of him. He plays both sides off against one another and becomes the chief orchestrator of the rumour. He wrote this letter in this very spot, and he has red ink on his fingers. Like you.
What exactly are you after, my friend?
You've been threatening a certain Squibby to distribute a telegram naming him as a possible suspect in these murders in revenge for an old feud. I would suggest you don't write this note, and that you leave Squibby alone.
I'd forgotten about the existence of that rapscallion. I threw that at him when I was visiting the station to get the dope. You should have seen his face.
You must also stop sending these letters that waste the authorities' precious time.
Right, well, I don't even know what you're talking about. I have a great relationship with the Bobbies. Just ask around. I don't have to answer to nobody. Now leave me alone.
Farewell, sir.
Good riddance.
今の会話からわかることは、切り裂きジャックの手紙はこいつが書いたんですね。手紙の本部に赤いインクという単語もありました。まず、この鉛筆書きの、リストですね。ロンドンの恐怖とかいろんなあだ名が書いてある紙です。これで、バネ足ジャックから着想を得て、この名前の、あだ名リストを作りました。そして、アワーライン警部から感謝を表す電報が来ていました。つまり、トム・ブリングは切り裂きジャックの手紙をでっち上げて、それを警察署に情報提供として送り、それによって警察から、新たな殺人が起こった時に情報を得るという取引を持ちかけたわけですね。それがトム・ブリングと、ボスのムーア氏が2人でしていた、悪巧みなんですね。それからブリングのボスからの手紙で警部が餌に食いついたというふうな記述もありました。つまりそういうことなんですね。
Let's hurry to the police station, Watson. We are close to our goal. Squibby will be able to reveal what he knows about Tumblety. Squibby, so that's it. You're a free man again. We were just coming to the station to find you.
Shh. Yeah, the Bobbies agreed to let me go, and I came to see Bluto before ferreting you out. So, you've seen the newspaper man?
Yes, he is in the pub and everything is taken care of, but I'm waiting to hear what you have to say about Dr. Tumblety.
Okay, but we have to be quick. One night, I goes to see Bluto in his hideout that ain't far from the boarding house where this Tumblety bloke has a room. I see him coming in too. He must have been on one real binge. To the point, the Tumblety fella was there, and he smiles at me, all nice like. He tells me he's a great Yankee doctor, but my business interests him. I'm interested, I tell him, but I'm not the type to just jump right in without getting to know a person, see? He invites me round to his room to talk business, just him and me. We empty a bottle or two, and all of a sudden, like, he wants to show me what he's got in this big trunk that he always carts around places. I just about vomited, see? In these jars, just like pickles, you know, there were pieces of meat. And he whispers that it's the lady bits of some old dames. He called them peckymins. I'd call them love killers, I would. Yuck! After that, he starts to go on about rich folk. They ain't nothing but dogs, and I won't tell you the worst of it. Then he comes all close to me and puts his sweaty hand on my leg. He was one of them types, not me. I don't wait a second before I give him a good thrashing, and I start running and let go of him, and he still wants to see me again just to talk business. But then I had to do time, so business.
Do you know where he can be found?
Why, ain't he in his digs? Maybe he got to liking life behind bars too. I heard that in some jobs there's a way to.
Thank you for your information, and we'll meet again, my friend. Here is the sum I promised to get you out of London.
Ta fella, I've just got a little score to settle with Bluto, and I'm heading for the country.
Lipski!
My dear Watson, we must strike while the iron is hot. We have avoided meeting Dr. Tumblety until now. The time has come to do so.
Do you have an opinion, Holmes?
We must assure ourselves that the factor collector of female organs and a murderer who removes said organs are resident in the same area at the same time is nothing more than coincidence.
I thought that you wouldn't bring me back your keys. Oh, it's you, Mr. Holmes. Good evening, Dr. Watson.
鍵について。
Indeed, it is I again. One of your tenants left without returning his keys?
Yes, it's Dr. Tumblety whom we spoke about. Shortly after your last visit here, some constables came and asked me a few questions regarding him. Barely had they left than the doctor came barreling around a street corner and rushed up into his room upstairs. A little while afterwards, while I was tidying, I heard a thud in his room and a rush down the stairs. He left with most of his bags, but without returning his keys. You can go up and see if you wish. The door is still open.
Careful, Watson. Do not walk around here until I've inspected these marks.
I know, Holmes, I know. I understand your methods. Ah, you have your rule and magnifying glass. I thought that you had forgotten them, Holmes.
I never forget the essentials, my dear Watson. Size 13. Right foot, light trails. The man was running. This isn't water. Going by its sticky texture and odor, I'd say we're dealing with formalin. These are the footprints of a tall man who had recently stepped in formalin and who left this room in a hurry.
Well, can I walk on it and enter the room now, Holmes?
タンブルティのアパートで見つけた手紙。愛するフランシスへ、もう会うことはできない。とても苦しい思いをしている。この関係を続けていると結婚生活に破綻をきたし、私の評判を傷つけてしまう。また以前のように数枚のコインで若い男の体を買う生活に戻るとしよう。君への思いは募るばかりだ。しかしこの情熱は遠ざけなければいけない。いつか君と再会するかもしれない。君はそういう場所を、いつか、男たちの社交場で君と再会するかもしれない。君はそういう場所をしばしば訪れていることを知っている。隠しても無駄だ。私の方は平穏のために妻や娘たちと過ごす時間を増やしたい。私たちの情熱の蜜月を忘却の彼方へ葬り去ってしまいたい。チャールズより。同じくタンブルティのアパートで見つけた手紙その2。愛しいフランシスへ、僕たちの過去は脇へ置いて友人として忠告したい。最近の君の法律沙汰を耳にした。もっと慎重になるべきだ。 イギリスはアメリカ西部とは違う。若いゴロツキを誘惑したのはリスクが高すぎる。君のような上流の人間が掘ったて小屋にピストルを携行して入っていくのは似つかわしくない。パートナーを見つけるのに暴力は無用だ。僕がよく利用していたサークルを訪れたらよかろう。健全で上品な仲間たちがいる。そして頼むからあの忌まわしいチェストを捨ててくれ。人々の噂になったらどうするつもりだ。君をかつて愛した男、ヘンリーより。
This Dr. Tumblety seems to be attracted to men more than women. That much is clear. So, the doctor has a handgun, and he would use it to restrain young men, perhaps.
これも同じくタンブルティのアパートで見つけた手紙なんですが、内容はですね、タンブルティというのは、これは簡単に要約だけするんですが、アメリカの南北戦争に、従軍していた経験があり、そこでの思い出話が綴られています。で、その中で、ビックスバーグが鍵だという、メッセージがありますね。それをタンブルティが、リンカーンのモノマネをして、そういうふうに叫んだという場面が、回想録として、書かれています。この手紙を書いたのは、そのタンブルティが南北戦争に従軍中の、戦友だと思われます。
If this letter is addressed to him, it would appear our doctor is a veteran of the American Civil War. Vicksburg is the key. Now, that is interesting.
そして先ほど手紙の中にもあった、問題のチェストですね。スクイッビーの話にも出てきました。
Going by its size, this enormous trunk must be a wardrobe. These brackets are rather unusual. What do you think, Watson?
Let's see, Holmes. These are the names of the battles from the American Civil War.
さて、これは死ぬほど難しい謎解きです。下にこのように数字が並んでいます。
I am under the impression that the dates written correspond to the battles, Holmes, but one is missing.
そして、文字がここに書かれていますね。フォート・サムター、アンティータム、チャンスロースビル、ゲティスバーグ、そしてビックスバーグ。先ほどビックスバーグが鍵だと言ってましたが、それですね。そして、その、旗と、それに対する旗とユニフォームです。
Let's see. 5 latches, each fitted with a 6-number combination system.
そして、下に書かれているのは年月日ですね。つまりこれは、南北戦争の時の主な、戦闘が起きた、日付をここに入れるわけですね。で、そんなの我々は分からないわけなんですが、幸いなことに上から年代順に上からこう下っていけばいいわけですね。で、下の日付を見ますと1771年というのは、もちろん除外します。つまり残りの5つですね。で、数字の若い順番に入れていきます。一番若いのは、1861年4月12日です。そして次に若いのが、1862年の9月17日。9月の、62年。次が、1863年の3月7日じゃなくて2月5日です。次が1863年の3月7日。 はい、そして、最後のビックスバーグなんですが、このゲティスバーグの戦いの下に、明日が鍵だというふうに書いてあります。つまり、ゲティスバーグの戦い1863年7月3日の次の日がビックスバーグの戦いになります。で、それが、この金庫を開ける鍵になるというふうに言ってるわけです。つまり1863年の7月4日が、ビックスバーグの戦いです。ちょっとこの謎解きは難しすぎるような気がするんですが、そして、それぞれの回線に対する旗とユニフォームをここで決定する必要があるんですが、これはもう総当たりするしかないという感じで、このように、まあ一応答えは知ってるので、このようにですね、総当たりにするしかないという。ちょっとここは謎解きとしてどうかと思うんですが、
Elementary.
This is dreadful, Holmes. This trunk contains 4 jars in which organs are floating.
Watson, can you tell me at a glance what these organs are?
I would say that they are parts of female reproductive organs.
Are these specimens fresh?
No, and I am quite certain of it. From the colour and appearance, I'd say these organs have been in these jars for several months, if not years.
Let's go to Baker Street.
Is there someone here?
Yes.
What's going on, Finley? You seem to be in a panic.
The 2 police officers wanted to know if someone suspicious had entered here. The Whitechapel killer has struck again, and if I understood correctly, he killed 2 women in the past few hours.
Where?
I don't know. The police didn't tell me anything.
Quick, Holmes, we must catch up with them.
Certainly not, Watson. Mr. Finley, do you know if the doctor had any other pieces of luggage up there apart from this trunk?
1 or 2, I think.
Do you take care of the doctor's laundry?
My wife does laundry for the tenants once a week. The sheets likewise.
Would you be kind enough to let us know as soon as possible if the doctor shows up again?
Certainly. I'm just worried that he won't be back, you see, and I'm annoyed about my keys.
Holmes, I don't follow. The Whitechapel killer is, at this very moment, very close by, and we are just staying put, twiddling our thumbs.
The Whitechapel killer has always been nearby, and what will we do? Go back to the scene of the crime or crimes and mix with the onlookers and trample the crime scenes even more? No, our time will come. Let's return to Baker Street.
Let's go back to Baker Street. Home, sweet home.